Third eye opened, mind's eye. Jesus fucking Christ on a cross. You should not use the Lord's name in vain. According to what you just told me, it would seem I would have the privilege to do so. Touché, and I finally found a way to shut Alex up, a task that had seemed impossible for all my life. I am not sure if I fully believe I had the blood of Christ in me or not, but everything was special about me and my family, my entire bloodline, I suppose. My third eye was open. I could see the Necronomicon being held inside the cave, being held in chains, hanging in between two giant ogres holding it. I could sense its wicked, twisted, and evil powers. This object was the most foul, abomination, and cursed object on this planet. My mind's eye showed me something more in the cave. At first it seemed like a Taliban warrior with a dark beard like those others surrounding him, but no, its beard was far more sinister because I could see it moving, alive. It was made out of tentacles. Is that... Yes, a syphilid. It has a tentacle beard and bat-like wings, just like the Eldritch god Chalukku himself. They are human-sized and want to wake their god so they can end the age of man and begin a new age of Eldritch horrors. Child hostage. Ready, here they come. All my weapons were ready and loaded, and battle ready. I could see another woman and child being kept captive. Same way as before, but this time, I had to save them. Both. I would not let anyone else die on my watch, but Alex had other plans. Fuck the kid and woman. They are probably terrorists with explosive vests anyway. Their lives matter not. And need of many outweigh the need of the few. What are two lives against all lives of this planet? Come to your senses. It's you who needs to do that, and fuck you very much otherwise. I rushed towards them carelessly, dual-wielding a pair of pistols and landing headshot after headshot. It was like I had aimbot in a video game. The brain matter covered the woman and her child, and there was plenty of blood on the sand. The woman rushed towards me. I could see Alex getting ready with his machine gun beside me. No, I pushed it away, so he shot the air beside her. My name is Luben, she told us. Thank you for saving me. Abby, the woman screamed for her child, but he had pissed himself and seemed to be too scared to move. A man with a large and sharp-looking blade was approaching him from behind, and beside him was Karim, the demon, saving lives, taking lives. Please, save my child, Luben asked of me, but she did not have to ask. With one swift motion, I let go of the pistols, grabbed my machine gun off my back, and filled the terrorist's chest with lead, making his torso explode into blood and guts. Karim seemed unfazed. In fact, he was smiling, a devilish grin. Abby, kill the infidels, he told the child. Abby obeyed his command and picked up a pistol he had been hiding in his pants. It had pee still on it after he pissed his pants. He took aim and was ready to shoot me, but I shot faster. I blew his head off. After that, I shot out both of Karim's eyes. He fell backwards, seemingly dead. Abby was rushing towards us now. He would be here soon, safely. But then, boom! The boy had stepped on a landmine. Purple heart. Okay, Alex, we must help the boy. Your mission is to keep me safe. I don't really give a fuck what you think. I have the blood of Christ in me, not you. My words are law. And I am not letting that child die. Okay, I will try and heal him, and you don't have to be so rude and shout, Alex told me. Thank you, we must save the boy, Luban cried, her beautiful dark eyes clouded with tears. She really was a 10 of a 10, but I had no time to get lost in her eyes, or any part of her curvy body for that matter. We got to her kids safely. Alex used all of his healing powers. It made him fall down tired from using such a powerful spell. He almost passed out. But the boy lived, and he was regenerating his lost body parts. I felt proud. Luban, the mother, was understandably overjoyed. I called in a helicopter. We were going to get the fucking book, the Necronomicon, Book of the Dead, and made up human flesh or whatever, then get the fuck out of here. Things were looking up. But no good things last. I saw a red dot on my chest, and I reacted with cat-like reflexes. But I was still too slow. I felt a burning pain in my chest when the bullet from the sniper hit me. He was ready for his next shot. The red dot was right between my eyes this time. He took to shoot. I could still see the bullet flying towards me, right towards my brain. And then it took a left turn. It flew back to the sniper and into his brain instead, making his head explode on the impact. I have telekinesis abilities, Luban, the beautiful Arab woman told me. You did not think you landed all of those headshots by yourself, did you? To tell the truth, I had, but I felt safe to have another powerful ally on our side. Now let's end this. Let's get that book. In the horizon, I could see the hordes of the dead approaching, now led by the undead Tommy. Hordes of the undead. Yog Soggoth, and Eldritch God. Looks like a blob filled with eyes and tentacles. Yog Soggoth knows all, sees all. Nyrolo Hoptep, its head looks like a tentacle on its chest. It has a mouth that is always hungry. Nyloro Topeps is powerful enough to end the earth, but chose not to do so. It likes to torture humanity like a cruel child torturing ants or other small animals. Snakebeard, not a monster Lovecraft wrote of, but a powerful and mysterious foe. Its beard is made out of snakes, much like Medusa's hair. Aztog, the dreamer, may he never wake up, or he will doom us all. The ghost of the mad Arab, Abdul al-Azard, spoke to me. I had to snap back to reality. The helicopter was laying waste to the zombies with constant fire from a minigun. Then it appeared again, Karim the demon, horned like a devil and flying on bat-like wings this time. The demon made the helicopter crash. It killed tons of undead in the crash, and then the rotor blade kept spinning, killing even more, and then the helicopter exploded. There were not many zombies left. Me and Luban kept shooting straight headshots guided by her telekinetic ability. The demon was above our heads, getting ready to launch a fire attack. Alex grew angel wings and flew up and cut the demon's head off with a swift sword strike, ending Karim once and for all. I guess he really is your guardian angel, Luban told me and kissed me. I felt a burning sensation and a desire in my heart. Ew, kissing is gross, her young boy Abi told us. You let me die. The undead corpse of Tommy came towards us, ending an old friendship. Yes, and I will do it again. Bang! One bullet straight through Tommy's brain. Hell of a way to end an old friendship, but effective. Felt cathartic. Alex had recovered. He, me, and Luban made quick work out of the last few zombies. Now, with both Karim and Tommy dead, we could finally go into that cave and get that damn book. Into the cave of madness. We had gathered weapons from the dead corpses. All three of us were battle ready. But we had the kid with us. We felt somehow he would be safer with us than without us. Inside, we save a woman. I could tell she had an explosive vest on. Juhanian, my sister, Luban, was surprised to see her sister captured here inside this damp cave. Abi began to run towards his aunt. I firmly grabbed his arm. No, you stay here, young man. Now Giannia came towards us, just as her sister, C, was a real Arab beauty, so I felt really bad about what I had to do. I kicked her in the chest, making her stumble backwards into a group of terrorists. I shot the bitch, and she exploded into a bloody mess, taking all the terrorists next to her with her into her paradise or wherever terrorists go. Alex threw a grenade right into the open mouth of one of the trolls. It exploded from the inside out, covering the cave with its guts. This was my chance. I rushed towards the Necronomicon and grabbed it. I could touch it. Maybe I was the blood of Christ after all. One terrorist with a beard made of snakes tried to grab the book. He most definitely was not. The blood of Christ. The book bit his fingers, and the blood began to spurt out. I hope your 17 virgins, Warhammer, Dungeons & Dragons, World of Warcraft, and Magic the Gathering players. I told the terrorist fucker before stabbing his brain through his eye. He died instantly. Luban made a sword levitate and fly into the neck of the troll that was left. He too went down. Alex and Luban began to work on getting the chains of the book. I hold the book like a baby against my breast, and with my free hand I took aim and shot my pistol at any surviving opposing forces. Not many left now, only that the mini Chaluku tentacle beard and a few humans. The kid was standing next to me, safe for the moment. I shot one in its neck, next on its skull, next one in the heart. Only 2 left, but the Kepaloid was calling in more. I could feel them approaching outside of the cave. A shot in the left eye, and the terrorist's brain splattered on the cave wall behind him. Now the last one. I aimed for his throat, but he moved. Damn, he was quick. He shot, and Luban moved the bullet with her telekinetic ability out of the way towards my head. I shot again, hitting him straight in the face this time, but as he went down, he let go of a shot that hit Alex. Out of ammo, but only Mr. Squidface left. I grabbed a dagger ready to throw it at him and end this, but he summoned tentacles out of the ground in the cave, restraining me. Alex and Luban. Alex was already bleeding from his wound, not looking so good, and the enemy troops were approaching. Were they men or demons? I did not want to find out. Abi, now! Luban, the mother, screamed at her son. Abi transformed into a horned demon. Fuck, he was so terrifying that even the Capaloid with its beard of tentacles looked scared. Burn Abi, told Squidface, and burn he did. Abi's hand worked as a flamethrower and burned the foul creature. It screamed in pain, and the cave filled with the smell of smoke and its burning corpse. Karim is his father. It is a long story. I told him to only use his power when I told him to. Alex had cut himself. What the fuck are you doing? I asked my guardian angel. It is blood magic. I cannot summon a portal any other way. I was already shot and wounded. The enemy horde is approaching. You must grab the book and get out now. The portal will have power to take all 3 of you and the book to Merlin Order. But beware, there is a traitor in the group. That was a lot of info to be dumped on at once, but I had no time to think as usual. I grabbed the book and we all moved into the portal, meeting Merlin. Finally, I got that fucking book. But it had cost me the death of all my friends. I met a beautiful young Arabic woman with telekinetic powers and her son with demonic powers. I had been told I was a descendant of Christ, and therefore only I was good enough, in heart and spirit, to touch the unholy thing without being corrupted. Now, to finally meet this Merlin and his order, and see how we could destroy this book once and for all, my dad's ghost appeared before me. Be careful who you trust. It was ironic as a kid, he told me not to speak with ghosts. Now he was one. A man with a long gray beard sat atop of a throne. I take it you are this Merlin, I asked him. Indeed I am, and you must be the blood of Christ, and I see you have the Necronomicon, the unholy book, with you. Yes, we lost Alex, my guardian angel, to get it. How do we destroy it? Alex did his duty. Destroy it, you say? Pardon me, but I must have a laugh. Ha ha. I don't think there is any way to destroy it, and even if you did, you just end up as a mad Arab, ripped to pieces by unseen eldritch terrors, and Kaluchu will awake and destroy the world. So, say I, Merlin, of the order of my name, the secret brotherhood of light, swore to keep humanity safe from terrors lurking in the night, supernatural eldritch space good, or otherwise. Yeah, about that. You are not that Merlin, you know, from the tales of King Arthur. I asked the bearded and fat man. I do know, and what if I am? What difference does it make to you? Let's just say my backstory is shrouded in mystery for now. We have more important matters to discuss. An owl was sitting on Merlin's right shoulder. It seemed intelligent, listening in to the conversation like a human. Oh, never mind Archie, he is just my pet owl. Okay, but what about the book? Tomorrow, you, the woman, and the kid will follow Sir Lancelot, Van Helsing, Sherlock, and Jekyll and Hyde. All of them are descendants of legendary people such as yourself. Lancelot is trusted the lead over the mission, and he has been given the expedition map. You will go to the Church of Gens, where the relative of yours, also a blood of Christ, lives. He has the compass that needs to be used with the map to find the house that does not exist. But if it does not exist, how the fuck are we going to find it? Well, that's what the map and compass is for, of course. And also, whatever you do, and this is of utmost importance, of course, do not read in the accursed book made of human flesh. It is known to drive men insane. Naturally, I spent half the night kissing all of Luben's body. Her skin was so smooth, and we had some intense lovemaking. The other half of the night I spent reading and learning necromancy. Church of Gens. So this is Gens, as his own church in the woods, named after him. Seems a little egomaniac, if you ask me. I don't recall someone asking you. He is blood of Christ, as is you. The order will protect and obey you, both. Why else do you think I have kept up with your annoying rambling? Percival was not a pleasant guy to be around, and I have deduced that one of you will be worthy of drawing the sword out of the stone. No shit, Sherlock. Anything else you deduced? Well, elementary, my dear Jekyll. There is a traitor in the Order of Merlin. Very possible he is on this mission right now, but who it is still shrouded in mystery. Sherlock's words made everyone quiet. I thought about what my father told me, and at this point I thought Jekyll might be the traitor, him or Van Helsing, the quiet one. I didn't trust that one as far as I could throw him, which naturally was not very far at all. Well, no time to dwell on that. We are approaching the church in the woods. Gens and his believers should be here. Gens stepped out, one beautiful green-eyed blonde in each one of his strong arms. Both had enormous tits. I could see Jekyll the pervert looking a little too long. I was careful so my girl did not catch me looking. So this is the keeper of the Necronomicon I keep hearing about. Good job securing the book. The order has been looking for it since the murder of your father. I suspect you are looking for this. He held out the compass and it immediately began spinning. Weird, it's never done that before, Jens told the obvious. Not too clever, that man, but very handsome. God, I hated him already. Percival pulled out the extraordinary map, and when held to the map, the compass pointed at the sea. But there is nothing there, I said, confused. Oh, but there is, Sherlock said. The sunken city, the lost city of Atlantis. Cult of Jens. So we should see which one of us two can grab the sword out of the stone. The one chosen by the sword will be the leader of our team in this expedition to Atlantis. We will go back to my church after the ceremony and festivals to the night, and me and my guardian angels will accompany you on your quest. Be that as your leader or your follower. Do you sleep with both of those gorgeous twin sisters? Jackal asked jealously. He was a thin and pale man with no muscle build, and his ribs were showing. He looked like a drug addict, spending all his night awake and never eating enough. Yes, of course, and I will have the pick of any woman of legal age in my church. In fact, I will take their virginity as a birthday present, only if they are pretty enough, of course, but most are, he laughed. Jackal was so mad with jealousy that you could see his other half, the mad Mr. Hyde, trying to take control over the body, but Jackal could subdue him for now, just barely. Perhaps the woman and her child should stay here. Father Cahalan and the Templar Knights will keep them safe, I am sure. Excellent idea. They need to rest. They must be tired from traveling. I trusted the Templar Knights. It was Jackal himself, or should I say Mr. Hyde, that I did not trust. Don't worry, we will keep them safe. The ghost of both my grandfather and father appeared before me. Hey guys, thank you for listening to today's Creepypasta, and I hope you enjoyed. I do have a podcast called The Murder House Radio Show. Check it out. The link will be in the description below. It is a true crime podcast. But if you did like, comment, subscribe, and share for more. Hit the bell notification when you subscribe and select all to get all notifications whenever I upload. I upload 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday, at least one video a day. Now all the long episodes and full series of creepypastas are on all major podcasting platforms under the name deadly_zone_narrations. There will also be a link in the description. Also, go follow all the social media accounts. They are in the description below. I do have a subreddit called Deadly Narrations. The link will be in the description. Also in the description are the sources to the creepypasta and the music used, so go check those out. Let me know what creepypasta you would like to hear next, or if you have your own you would like me to narrate, or if you have a creepypasta series you would like to hear. Send them to me on any of the social medias, in the DMs, or to my email address, which is also in the description, or leave them in the comments below. Also in the description is the author's social medias if they have any listed. But that's it for today's creepypasta. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time in the Deadly Zone, stay deadly and stay spooky.